In terms of personal growth, which I think this seasonal structure of living is really great for, these cycles can allow for breaks, but they also allow for a certain sense of urgency that people who are always going at 100% don't ever see in their lives. This can apply to anything. If you dedicate yourself to having a sprint period in your life, knowing that you're going to have rest at the end, you can get so much more done than you could ever do if you're always just trying to push yourself. And it's that cyclical nature of allowing yourself to have those periods of accelerating and decelerating that can give you the rest that you need to recharge so that when you do have those big sprint months, you can give it your all in a way that you could never give it before if you were just trying to do the same thing all the time. And like I was saying before, when you have those rest periods, that's a time of reflection when you can think about what you want to do in your sprint month. If you're always giving 100% to whatever it is you're doing, if you're always just pushing hard for that big promotion and you work all the time and you don't allow yourself to think ever, and when you come home you're so exhausted, all you can do is watch a TV show and go to bed, you don't even know what it is that you want. You don't have time to set these goals for yourself. And not even goals, like let's not even make it a productivity thing. Like in terms of your creative expression, if you don't give your brain the time to be slow and to develop your imagination and just notice things around you, then you're never going to know what it is that you want to push yourself in. And again, this can be related perfectly to nature. Think about a seed, the small little thing that you need to grow. You put it in the ground, not seeing it for a long period of time, but you know that you put it in the ground. You have to trust that you are giving it water and you are giving it enough light so that someday you will see it grow. But that growth does not happen right away. And the only way to allow that growth in yourself to happen is to be an active participant in your life. And that's to give your personal energy to something that you care about so much that you want to be giving all of your energy to it. If you find yourself on autopilot mode, kind of just going through the motions because you don't feel like you have that thing that you care enough about, that can be a depressing life, honestly. And some of us don't even recognize it because it's kind of the norm is to go through life in these motions and follow what everybody else is doing, especially when we're asked to consume things all the time and there's so much information that's just coming at us that we don't have time to think about ourselves. And it's not selfish to think about yourselves. Actually, that's the most human thing that you should be doing, is getting to know who you are, because that's the only way that you can know how you're going to make yourself happy or joyful or where you should put your energy. And then when you find that thing that does make you happy and you can discover that pursuit that you want to give your energy to, then you can become an active participant in your life and start giving that energy to that thing so that later it can grow and it can change your life exponentially.